Yes, yes.
My sauce.
Help.
Stuck in his ass.
Wait. There's a secret underneath his ass?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Oh my god.
Ow.
Perfectly cut shots. Oh my god, I didn't know that was there. Guess I'm going back for that now.
So what's
I'm trying to grind up as much
what's
much
the
XP
giant
as I can.
Doomguy?
Those were giant mechs used by the planet that gave him his powers.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So like the weird Night Order that like belong to like the angel people,
Yeah.
for lack of a better word, the makers. They have like their own like knighthood, and Doomguy becomes a part of that.
Oh, dude, I remember this part of Ocarina of Time.
Dude, me too. I don't.
Great Jabu Jabu's belly, yeah. A bit more fire than I remember that brimstone.
All I'm saying is Ocarina of Time would have been better with a BFG.
Yeah. I probably would have finished it.
Same.
Same. I love how the one file on my 3DS cart that's completed is from when I lent it to my friend and said, "Here you go, you play it," and he beat it in like 3 weeks. He went, "It's not that bad," and I'm like, "Oh, shit." Maybe I'm just bad at video games.
No, I could never get into those 64 Zelda games.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate what
I always
they
get
did.
like 3/4 in.
I'm not trying to say that they're bad games. I just, whenever I played them, I just couldn't get into it.
Same here, man.
Then again, I think the only Zelda game I've like really gotten into is Breath of the Wild and like Link to the Past, like style games. That's it. Like I've enjoyed Link's Awakening. I liked Link Between Worlds and Link to the Past, and that's about it.
Speaking of which, do you remember that fucking theory that Doomguy was another reincarnation of Link?
God, I do remember that.
Oh god, yeah.
I never like bothered to read up on it because I thought it was fucking stupid.
It's funny though.
And I'm sure that there's probably like some good points in it about like similarities between the characters, but
He's
I mean,
green.
the theory itself is just dumb.
He's green and he doesn't talk. That's all I need.
Oh my god, if that's actually it.
Silent Hulk comic. Is this actually Link?
God.
Looks like Gordon Freeman. If he wasn't wearing orange.
No, he's just wearing the hero's tunic.
Yeah. He just went to that village and got his HEV suit dyed. It's fine.
Looks like Skyrim for Switch, where they literally incorporated stuff from Zelda.
Oh yeah, they did, eh?
Oh yeah, I forgot
It's
about
weird
that.
to think about.
Dude, I tried Skyrim VR the other day for the first time.
How was that?
Oh yeah.
So apparently the physics in the game get fucked up if you play it at over 90 FPS. And I went in on 144 hertz, and you know that intro sequence that everyone memes to death. Hey,
Yeah.
you're finally awake. The horse that's carrying the wagon died.
Yeah, I've seen that happen. I remember when the game
I think I
first
saw
came
the
out.
video on your Twitter.
When the game first came out, like original Skyrim, I remember seeing videos of like the horse glitching out to the point where like it was just stuck at the end of the cart and swinging back and forth through the ground.
Whoop.
Me too, man.
Remember a lot of people complaining about the platforming in this game as well.
Oh, dude,
I
I
don't
have a friend that I still meme to death because he hated the platforming in this game so much.
Oh my god.
So, my friend Buckets, poor soul. He's not. Oh, he did a flip. He's not the best at video games, and he admits this. This is his own words. And he got really good at Bloodborne for some reason. Like that was just a game he understood.
Bloodborne seems to be that game that a lot of people I know are just like really good at.
Yeah, and it's wild to me. Also, here's how they came to Earth. So, in this timeline or this universe, the Night Sentinels that Doomguy became a part of sent out ships to colonize other planets, and Earth was one of those.
Dude, I see that and I immediately think of fucking the Return to Earth track from the Transformers movie.
God, good track. But what the fuck was I talking about? Right. So he got really good at Bloodborne, and that was like one of the first games, like not competitive, but like difficult games that he got good at. And then he played Doom Eternal because he loved Doom 2016, and he said that.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Good thing Haru's not here, otherwise he'd be vomiting right now.
I'll get a sound clip. Don't worry.
He said he went on about how Doom Eternal is harder than Bloodborne, and he played it on easy. And that just became a thing that we made fun of him for a while.
Is Doom Eternal the Dark Souls of shooters?
God.
God, no.
I can't get into Souls-likes.
His biggest thing was that he didn't like the platforming in it, and that he just couldn't get a grip on it. Like, that first monkey bar swing in Doom Eternal, he said that it took him like 20 minutes to get through that.
Oh my god.
And the whole
for
game,
this, I was like...
The whole game,
Maybe
it took him over 70 hours to beat Doom Eternal.
What was he playing it? Was he on PS4?
Probably PS4.
Yeah, probably something to do with the controls then, because
I'm not
used to mouse
that.
and keyboard, so...
I mean, I've beaten it on controller.
Look,
Yeah.
we get it.
Didn't you beat it on fucking Stadia?
Yeah, I have it on Stadia. I never beat it on Stadia.
Oh my god, we should have got you to do that version.
Oh god, I could.
See, I tried to get Stadia and be like, oh, I've got Stadia. You could. And like,
It's just
not
like
even a fucking
live
thing over here.
webcam footage of me playing it off my phone with touch controls. I will say,
Alexa,
I think that the
red.
Stadia controller is a nice controller.
Oh yeah.
Like it
It
feels
looks
good.
very
It
comfy.
has a nice weight to it, and just the controller feels good.
I mean,
That's about the best
yeah.
thing I could say about the Stadia.
is there any controller from the modern day that isn't, just okay at
Exactly.
worst? Like,
Which
because
is
they've
why
got that
it's
shit
not-
down.
Wii U Pro controller.
The what?
Wii U Pro controller.
Yeah, that's
I
not
still
from
hate that
now,
thing.
like,
That's not
that's not-
modern day. Dude,
that's
that
not-
was like a decade
Oh,
ago.
yeah, I guess.
Relax.
that's like 9 years
Yeah,
ago.
it
dude.
was a decade ago almost. Yeah, fucking hell. I always consider like the Wii U 2014, 15 because that's when I got it.
I
So
mean,
it doesn't feel that
same
long
here,
ago to
but
me.
still.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't think there are any like actively bad controllers, at least from
New
first
enemy
party.
type. Cool. Thanks.
Go.
I think the closest is like the Joy-Cons, but I can see why they're designed that way. But it's just because of my hands being the way they are that I cramp up easily when using them. So, but that's why I've got a Pro controller.
I've never really struggled with hand cramps, which gives me the impression that like one day it's gonna kick in and it's gonna kick in hard.
Now you just
You
got
just
small
suddenly
hands,
have
man.
arthritis. I have giant hands, but the Joy-Con actually feel quite comfortable to me.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say too. Like, I didn't have. Oh shit. I didn't really have a
damn
problem with the Joy-Cons, despite how big my hands are. Well, my hands aren't really that big, but like, it
They're
is
fine
a
in
little
the grip,
uncomfortable to hold them.
but like if you use them on their own, like individually, kind
Oh,
of like
on their
how
own, like, yeah.
Mario Galaxy kind of wants you to do. Yeah.
I could see it there. At least, again, nothing will ever beat trying to use the original 3DS for Kid Icarus Uprising. That
Oh,
thing
I've
gives me
heard horror
hand cramps
stories
something
about
fierce.
that.
Man,
Yeah.
the first time I picked up an original 3DS was like because my friend let me try Mario Kart 7 on it. I had to stop halfway through the race because my hand like went really bad on it, and that's why I'm glad I got the XL.
Yeah,
I got the
I've never
2DS,
used a
and it was
non-XL
comfy as fuck.
3DS, and I don't want to.
I don't know what they were thinking making it that fucking small, man.
All right. Anyway, that was the Slayer gate. Totally optional.
Oh my god.
But if we do all 6 of those, we unlock the Unmaker from Doom 64.
Oh yeah. I don't care for that gun that much. if
It
I'm being
is
honest.
a like in order. Oh, I missed.
Nice job. There we
In
go.
order to get the full usage out of it, you kind of need to have a really deep understanding of the game. Like, I didn't really get a good understanding of the Unmaker.
Oh my God.
I need it.
Oh. Yeah.
I didn't get a good understanding of the Unmaker in this game until like maybe Ancient Gods 2.
I always saw it as BFG for crowd control, Unmaker for the big boy that just won't fucking die.
Oh yeah, I mean that's basically it. I think that the Unmaker gets more use in the Ancient Gods with the spirit enemies.
Yeah.
But that's really it. Anyway, this guy's important.
Yeah. You wouldn't fucking know from the the cutscenes.
Yeah, like this is a character that was only talked about in the optional lore codexes. And so, like, I knew about this character prior to the game, and I was super fucking excited to see him. But a lot of
looks like
people
Michael
have a
Rooker.
problem with it. God. But yeah, this guy just kind of shows up, and casual players are like, "Who the fuck is this?" Even though he's arguably one of the most important characters in this, like, soft reboot.
He's the dad of the icon of sin, isn't he?
Sort of.
That's what I got
so,
from
in the times before 2016 and all that, an important
2015,
part
yeah.
of heaven was handed over to the demons, basically, and then it turned out that it was this guy, whose son died in war, and hell, kind of preying on his hammer, was basically like, hey, we'll bring your son back if you tell us where the super heaven energy is. And he's like, damn, okay, I want my son back. And then they did bring his son back, but his soul was basically locked inside of the icon of sin.
Okay.
It's not that he is the icon of sin, it's that the icon of sin needs like a human soul to function.
Okay.
And hell chose his soul.
So
That makes
for the
sense.
icon of sin, a human soul is just like coffee in the morning. It's just like, yeah, I need it to function, man.
Kind of. It's
Yeah.
like an everlasting coffee.
It's like
It's
a
more
pair
so,
of double A's. for him.
technically, they need a human soul to control it, because otherwise the icon of sin is just a force of nature that does whatever the fuck it wants.
Yeah.
And they
Can I-
need a human soul to control it.
A very quick aside,
That makes sense.
that pickup that you keep getting, that little canister thing, it reminds me of the little yarn things that you get from Yoshi's Woolly World. Like as the
I
pickup.
could see that.
Oh my god, you're right.
Anyway, continue.
Oh, no, I basically got most of my thoughts out.
Oh, by the way, I love the model for the plasma rifle in this game.
Dude, yeah, it's the classic plasma rifle, done in like full 3D, and it looks gorgeous.
I love when games do that shit, man. It's so
This
good.
game does nostalgia pandering, I think, really well.
Yeah. A lot of the enemies and weapons look... Well, not really a lot of the weapons. It's really just the plasma rifle. A lot of the
But you can get the
aesthetic
classic
is
animations and
borrowed
stuff as well,
from-
though.
Yeah. It's all borrowed from, like, classic Doom. And how, like, some demons have blue blood in this version, which wasn't in 2016.
Yeah.
And like
Case in
they
point,
use a
pack it
lot
in.
of the original ideas, like the fucking zombie gunners look exactly like their classic counterparts with the green hair and everything.
Yeah.
I can't believe
and
you're not
it's
using the
something-
classic pose. SMH, Trev. SMH.
Oh no, I was gonna do that once I unlock the classic suit. I
God,
did think
the
about it.
the fact that you can get the classic suit in this is the coolest fucking thing ever as well.
Dude, I'm amazed that they brought back the classic suit and made it look good.
yeah.
Because I think of that classic suit and I think of like, oh, that's super fucking cartoony and dumb. And then you use it in the game and you're like, fuck, that looks great.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, I can't believe they
oops.
fucking took his stupid dialogue from a comic. It's not very good. And made it into, like, something that people quote on the daily.
Yeah, right? Yeah, so the Rip and Tear line was originally used in the Marvel comic. Yes, it was Marvel that published the comic.
There was a Marvel
And,
comic.
Yeah, it was a Marvel
Yeah.
comic. And it was a Marvel comic. No.
Oh my god. Either way, we'll have to continue this conversation in the next part.
Grip and Bear.